Good morning, everybody. This is going to be my last article for the day. So let's take a good look at this one. And it's titled, Black Myth Wukong developer game science reportedly bans content creators from including politics and feminist propaganda. Now, I did watch a video from Geeks and Gamers when Jeremy posted something like this, that this female journalist, I guess, she was talking about that there was not enough diversity, not enough female. You can't play with a female character, and I'm like, what? Come on, dude. This is not. Oh. I mean, I tell you, man. Sometimes these game journalists nowadays. These game journalists, they suck balls, man. They suck. I mean, and he mentioned also when we used to have video game catalogs like Game Informer, Nintendo Power, Electronic Gaming Monthly. We've had video game magazines that gave us real good news, gave us real good articles, good news. They tell you the good, they tell you the bad, but it's like, what the hell, man? Now look what we got, bro. We have woke journalism, game woke journalism, and they are weird as hell. And it's just so stupid. Let's get a dive into this and read what we got. Maybe this will be similar to what Jeremy discussed in the video, so let's take a look. Black Myth Wukong developers Game Science has reportedly banned content creators who were given a game key from including policies and feminist propaganda, among other things, in their content surrounding the game. A screenshot of what appears to be some sort of content agreement was shared to X by legal analyst Andrew SK, aka Legal Mindset. The agreement informs content creators that they cannot insult other influencers or players, and that they are not to use any offensive language and humor. It then notes that they cannot include politics, violence, nudity, feminist propaganda, fetish sensation, and other content that instigates negative discourse. Furthermore, it also bans trigger words such as quarantine or isolation or COVID-19, and prevents creators from discussing content related to China's game industry, policies, news, etc. They're strict. They're strict, man. Wukong is very strict about this. And that's pretty good. Let's see. Black Myth Wukong and its developers at Game Science have been subject to a smear campaign from numerous media outlets, including IGN, The Guardian, and GameSpot. IGN's Rebecca Valentine and Ki Hong Jan initially ran an article accusing the developers of sexism. The Do reported several posts have surfaced from Chinese social media site Weibo, written by individuals from the studio, that contain multiple references to genital and sexual innuendos. I don't know, man. That's so stupid. They also stated this was coupled by recruitment posters by the studio produced in 2015, which featured images and headlines that point to a culture of ingrained sexism and game science. The article provides no evidence of these headlines or posters. However, it does give description. In one poster, a wrist illustration that resembles the artwork of Austrian artist Egon Schiele is accompanied by a header that says mandatory self-pleasure. In another poster that featured the rear view of a woman, the ad reads, "Don't screw your colleagues." In the same ad, friends with benefits were also implied as an office perk. In a third poster featuring a dumbbell is far more pointed, with the ad stating that fatties should fuck off. And the report also claimed that co-founder of Game Science Feng Jin said in a post to Chinese social media website Weibo, "I want to expand my circle and hire more people to get licked until I can't get an erection." It also leagues, he wrote, I just happen to be a little depressed. It is my honor to provide you with some comfort in the lower half of your body. Furthermore, the report claims, he wrote, I got wet after watching it a couple of times. The pressure in my crotch is immense. My God, dude. The report also took issue with the developer's co-founder and lead artist Yang Q, declaring that men and women are biologically different. The report alleges that he wrote that men were holding a heavy machine gun and shooting at governments in your dreams, with the ladies are dreaming about that are bags that would make their friends jealous. He then concluded the post was suggesting that he would need to put on silk stockings and suspenders to work. Chrysanthemum tea and put a humidifier on his table to make soft and effeminate things. Jeez. Finally, it accused technical artist Dawi of claiming that players can masturbate to a female character in the game by looking at her more. It alleges, he wrote, although I'm not used to the snake neck, I can still nurture that fetish. Man, this is so weird. This is really weird. However, these translations have been called into question. A clip from Asmongold Clips notes that Feng Jin's comment is a used idiom in the Chinese language as a colloquial expression used humorously or sarcastically to describe a situation where excessive flattery or psychophancy has an overwhelming and paralyzing effect on someone. The use of such metaphors can be found in informal speech on social media. The video also alleges that other posts were translated in the most uncharitable way possible in order to push the narrative that the developer is sexist and misogynist. She stated, last year we published a comprehensive report on IGN detailing a number of sexist and inappropriate remarks made by multiple developers of Myth Wukong, including those in leadership roles at Game Science. As of the publication of this preview, Game Science has yet to provide any responsive statement addressing our report or their past remarks. After detailing how she enjoyed the preview of the game at Summer Game Fest, Valentine added, it is also true that several of the people who are making it have made disparaging remarks about women and don't seem to be interested either in retracting their past statements or in supporting the numerous women who are being harassed in online conversations about Myth Wukong purely for expressing their discomfort with those statements. Both of those ideas can exist simultaneously. What audiences want to do about the conflict is ultimately their choice. See, then it concluded, one last note. I don't see any women or femme-coded characters in the demo. And I was able to confirm from Game Science that there were none present in the section of the game presented to the press. There will be women in the final game, but for now it is impossible to really comment on whether or not the Game Science developers express beliefs permeate Myth Wukong in a meaningful way. These accusations were repeated in Tom Regan's coverage of the game in The Guardian. Regan wrote, I am unfortunately met with the very little honest communication when I bring up a report from IGN, which related alleged sexist comments from multiple developers at Game Science, as well as those in leadership roles. He then referenced an interaction with one of the Game Science's co-founder, who he refers to as Ted. I present Ted with the opportunity to address the claims of misogynistic posts and whether he feels that they represent Game Science's values. Instead, I am shut down with a hasty no comment from their UK PR representative, and then after a long wait, given a longer statement of no comment via Ted's translator. I am then told that Game Science's U.S. PR agency will follow up later with a prepared statement only to be set the following. Game Science is focused on the demo and this time, and they will only answer questions related to gameplay, Reagan wrote. GameSpot also pushed these claims in the recent video that titled Black Myth Wukong Everything to Know. In the video, the narrative states, "It should be noted that the allegations against Game Science have surfaced over the years." Sorry about that, my eye. Via reports of the developers fostering a sexist culture and work environment with numerous women in the Chinese gaming community, highlighting these problems within the studio, as well as backlash following crude and controversial social media posts by Game Science co-founder Ji Feng. It adds, as for this recording, Game Science has repeatedly refused to comment on the allegations, although it has removed some of the offensive wording in its marketing materials that has contributed to the misogynistic culture. The narrative that directs reads the Tom Reagan's and aforementioned coverage in The Guardian. Despite these smears, gamers have shown intense interest in the game. The game is the most wish-listed upcoming game on Steam's BDB's chart. It also has over 623,000 followers, more than double the second most wish-listed game, Hollow Knight Silk Song, which has 296,424 followers. Furthermore, the game's benchmark tool hit 85,277 peak concurrent players when it launched on Steam earlier this week. The benchmark tool is non-playable and allows players to check their PC's hardware, performance, and compatibility when running the game, and it allows players to customize benchmark settings to preview game visuals and performance under different graphics options. Well, there you have it, bro. Myth Wukong's getting a lot of attention, bro, with all this shit nonsense. But we're going to see, bro, because I will be playing this game, and I think this game's going to be okay. So, you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. So, if you like the video, hit the like button. Share this video. Post a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts about this article. What do you know? Let me know what about these politics and feminist propagandas. Just let me know in the comments. And are you excited about getting this game? And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. Alright, you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.